unfair. If everyone could just...
Hold on, I had the best dream and you... Oh. Should I expect this morning to be any different than any other morning?
Good morning.
Ooh. Wow! What? A salmon omelet, coffee, muffins. What did I do to deserve this? I'll make sure I do it more often.
It is a brand new day of a brand new century in an untouched millennium. It is time to start thinking, feeling, and doing in a whole new way.
The night may be tender. Watch out for the cold, harsh light of day.
Hi. I just wanted to tell you.
Molly, we've already been through this. I'll make you a deal. I'll stay clear of everyone in your gene pool, and you get off my back and stay out of my life.
Too bad you didn't think of that a few months ago. A little late for it now, don't you think?
What do you want, Molly?
I just wanted to tell you that I told Abigail all about you. That you're wrong for her. And that you will only end up breaking her heart and leaving her with absolutely nothing. Except for some humiliating memories and the determination to never make the same mistake again. And the fact that you've never committed yourself to anything. Not to school, not to career, not to relationships.
That's all you said, huh?
What, am I wrong? Like, it didn't matter anyway, okay? Because she still thinks you're some kind of romantic hero or something. Little does she know.
Oh. So you just told her about me, you didn't tell her about us.
I am not gonna be the one to break my little girl's heart. Unless you force me to.
Well, Molly...
Chris, you started it, so end it, all right?
It's already a done deal. Congratulations, Molly, you got what you wanted. Abigail knows I can't see her anymore.
You know, it really stinks that you have to leave so early.
Well, I have orientation at Oakdale Latin that I cannot miss.
Right. Well, it's pretty much fun for yourself for breakfast, so just barge around, and anything you find that you like, take it as your own.
You know, I'm not hungry.
Oh, nobody leaves here without juice and something solid. House rules.
Thanks, but you don't have to do this, Jennifer.
Do what?
I'm fine about Christopher. Don't I look fine? I mean, I'm not dissolving in a puddle of tears or pitching some teenage drama queen hissy fit.
No, thank goodness. You sure you're okay, though?
Yeah, perfectly.
Excuse me, Miss Au Natural. We're headed for an orientation, not the catwalk.
Well, before orientation, I'm gonna find Christopher.
Jack! What's going on? What's up? What happened?
Well, as Margo's father, I thought you'd want to know this.
That bloody towel. They dug up Lucinda's. Have you got the results back from forensics?
First thing this morning.
And what happened?
The blood in the towel was a match with Wallace's. DNA test will be more definitive.
Okay, that's irrefutable evidence.
That's right.
Margo doesn't have to go back to prison.
No.
What's the next step?
Well, either Tom or Margo will have to convince the judge to overturn the jury's findings.
Oh, boy. So how long will that take?
Well, the wheel can't start turning until Margo turns herself in.
And gets tossed back behind bars where she belongs. Nice work, Snyder. Must have been a real hardship rubbing elbows with those models at the fashion show instead of hunting down that murderous broad.
Officer Barker, I'd like you to meet Dr. John Dixon.
I'm that murderous broad's father.
John.
Margo!
Did you miss me? Oh, Happy New Year, John.
Happiest, yes.
Yeah, welcome back, Hughes. You're under arrest.
You can't do that.
Yeah? I just did.
No. Tom's right, those cuffs are for me.
here. I couldn't do this without you.
Your aunt should be here soon.
Georgia, you're under arrest for the murder of Alec Wallace. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand? You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. You understand?
By the time we arrived at Wallace's cabin, Eddie had already stopped Georgia from taking the pills.
Boy, she must have been desperate.
And so alone. I'm sorry. I wish I could do something.
Why didn't you go home and see your kids?
I wouldn't pop the champagne that soon. It might not be quite that easy.
Why not? We've got the real killer of Wallace, all the evidence. What else do we need?
We need Georgia Tucker's signature on a full confession.
So, you couldn't stay away from us after all?
Oh, yeah, I love the donuts. What can I tell you?
Well, it's good you turned yourself in. I mean, with all the rookies out there, fresh out of the academy, trying to make names for themselves. Well, I'm just glad none of them brought you in.
So when can we get in front of a judge and settle this matter?
Overturn a conviction based on a confession?
We've also recovered some evidence on George's property, a bloody towel inside a Lakeview laundry bag.
And Georgia can fill in the blanks relative to the drug vial and the listening device that she mailed to the police, and there's bound to be fibers from whatever she was wearing on the towel.
Or vice versa. I'll she'll take her prints and compare them to the parcels we found in Alec's suite.
You were going to have plenty of hard evidence.
Well, all I ever wanted was the truth. But until we finally arrive at that conclusively, you're still a guest of the Oakdale PD.
As long as she doesn't spend one more second behind bars.
Legend has it, no bars can hold her.
George, you're ready to take your statement now.
All right, let's get this over with.
Not so fast, Jack.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Febreze. Febreze cleans bad smells out of fabrics for good.
Here's a little thing to think about. Your furniture never gets a day off. Nice to know there's Febreze. Febreze cleans life smells out of fabrics for good.
It's time. Time for your heartburn to kick in because your heartburn relief gave out. It happens 2 or more days a week, even though you've treated it and changed your diet. That frequent, persistent heartburn may be due to acid reflux disease, potentially serious.
It's Prilosec time. Time to see your doctor about prescription Prilosec. Your results may vary, but for many people, Prilosec provides 24 hours of complete heartburn relief with 1 daily dose. Ask your doctor for more information about Prilosec and if it's right for you. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. 24 hours of complete heartburn relief is possible. It's Prilosec time.
First, the bad news. That red nose your cold's giving you, your tissue may be making it worse. Blow after blow, a tissue can irritate your already vulnerable skin. Puffs Plus. It soothes better than that other national brand because it has lotion with aloe and vitamin E. Get the most soothing puffs ever. Puffs Plus. It feels better because it soothes better.
I had a wake-up call. I was really overweight, unhealthy. I wanted a good life, and I needed a healthy way to get there. I lost over 50 pounds on the Slim Fast plan. Awesome. Yeah, it's like I have a new lease on life. I'll drink a shake, at least once a day. My energy level right now, on a scale from 1 to 10, it's an 11. Slim Fast. It's got your vitamins, minerals, it's got your calcium, the nutrients that you need. It's been a great ride.
Slim Fast every day. Get healthy.
Don't wait another day. Do it now.
You know how scared I was last night when I thought something terrible and horrible had happened to you?
I bet you didn't think it was this terrible.
Darling, we can put a stop to this right now. Did they Mirandize you? Because you're going to say whatever you told them was not the truth.
It is the truth. I killed Alec, Aunt Lou. It was an accident.
Shh. We're getting a lawyer, and we're going to fight this.
What's the use, though? Everybody knows. Eddie knows. He won't even talk to me. I don't even care what happens.
Hey, baby, isn't it a good thing then that I care enough for both of us?
How can you touch me after what I did?
I love you. I love you.
I killed a man, no, and then I let a friend, a woman that I admire, sit in jail. I don't know why, I just panicked. I didn't know what to do.
I should have been there. I should have helped you. I mean, I could have done something. You're Auntie Lou. Auntie Lou can take care of anything, and I love you enough, baby. I wish I'd talked to you. I wish you'd talked to me.
You are everything I could ever want. Thank you for being here.
Oh, child. Oh, child. I could have done so much more for you.
No, you couldn't do anything.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can do a lot now, and I'm going to do it. I'm taking care of things.
Just forgive me. And please don't stop loving me.
Honey, the stars could fall out of the sky, and the earth could stop revolving, okay? Always. Oh, always, always, sweetheart. Oh, honey.
I know what I have to do.
Oh, man, this has got to be the worst day of George's life.
Second worst, I'd bet, after the night with Wallace.
Tom, I know I have no reason to ask you this at all, but I'm about to go in there, and I'm hoping that maybe you would go with me and represent me.
Well, Georgia, I am flattered.
Can we have a minute? Please excuse us.
Excuse.
Could you just think about this?
Are you kidding? After what you've been through, after what we've been through?
Why, look at her. We saw her at Alec's cabin last night. She was terrified. I mean, he took advantage of her kind nature, and he tried to kill her. You know what kind of man Alec was. He just simply acquired people. And if he couldn't buy you or manipulate you, he'd just kill you. Look what he did to his associates. Look what he tried. He tried to kill you. Tom, look at her, please. She trusted in him. She got in too deep, just like me. She's just like me. I mean, she's just so lost and confused at the time. We can't let her continue to be so lost and confused, please.
Look, I admire what you're trying to say.
I just don't want to take revenge upon her, and not helping her would be punishing her. She's punished herself enough already.
Are you sure?
I'm really sure. I just want this behind us, the whole thing. I want Alec Wallace out of our lives. That's not going to happen until the case is over, and you know, you're the one who can finish it.
Big mistake.
What? Am I trying too hard?
You're going overboard. Rule number 1, never blow off anything, especially at school orientation for some guy.
Look, I told you last night, I am gonna find Christopher, and I don't think it's a big deal if I miss the first few minutes of orientation.
You're going to regret it.
I'll find him and then be back at orientation before anyone notices that I'm not there.
Abigail, guys are different. When a guy says he doesn't want to see a girl anymore.
And you know what? He's gonna have to say that to my face. What kind of guy tells his girl's friend that he wants to break up with her instead of telling the girl herself?
The kind with pig boy tendencies.
Look,
maybe Chris is a hottie. And every now and then he has those moments where he verges on charming. But telling me instead of telling you is just both foul and pathetic.
And not the Christopher that I know.
Well, maybe he told me because he didn't want to tarnish his reputation.
Well, I know I come across as this naive kid. And you know what, maybe in some ways I am, but all my life, other people have made significant decisions in my life.
Well, maybe they were, or are, thinking about what's best for you. And I swear I'll deny it if you attribute this to me. But sometimes parents do know what they're doing.
And sometimes you have to find out the truth for yourself.
I can't stop you from going, can I?
Sorry. I guess I get my stubbornness from Molly. Look, Jen, I'll be fine. I'll find Christopher and force him to tell me what's going on, and I'll fix it.
You already told Abigail you didn't want to see her anymore?
Last night. Happy?
How did she take it?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
What do you mean you don't know? What did you do, Chris? Oh, wait, don't tell me. Typical Chris Hughes. You just dumped and ran, huh?
Look, I broke up with her like you wanted. I could do without the caustic comments.
Yeah, and how did you dump her? How did you break up with her, Chris? Did you leave a note? Oh, phone message? What?
No, through a mutual friend.
Great, great. Mutual friend. So what's she supposed to do if she has a question? And what if she doesn't buy the surrogate breakup routine?
Why wouldn't she?
Gosh, I don't know. Maybe because she has some self-respect and would like to know why she's been dumped. What if she has some crazy notion that it's because of another woman, Chris? What then?
She is never gonna find out what happened between us.
You don't want to ruin your reputation.
No, it's not about me, Molly. Look, we screwed up and we did something stupid, okay? But I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep Abigail from finding out for Abigail's sake. Because she's innocent and beautiful and trustworthy.
Yeah, and I want her to stay that way.
So do I.
You really like her, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
And stay away from her. Stay away from both of us. I love it. What did you do?
Thought I'd try something new. After a near minor disaster in the kitchen, nothing to worry about. You weren't too attached to that copper saucepan, were you?
Well, why am I afraid to ask?
Good instincts. I almost threw in the towel, literally, but then I asked myself, what would Lily do?
And what would she do?
Hang in there. Take a chance on the unexpected. You know, I know that it's been a pretty tough year for us. Everything that's happened with Hope, Faith, and Abigail, and all the stuff in between. And you had many opportunities to just walk away, but you didn't. You toughed it out. With grace, love, generosity.
I made it look that easy.
I know it wasn't easy for you. And I know it hasn't been easy. Me working at WOAK, I know that I haven't been easy to live with. But I forgot one of the most important things. And that's life goes on. And I know now, that as long as I have you in my life, anything is possible.
How do you do that?
Do what?
Make me fall in love with you all over again.
I was just about to say the same thing about you.
If you could leave just a little bit over at every meal, it would really add up.
Imagine what you could avoid eating in a single month. If you're significantly overweight, 30 pounds or more, depending on height, the doctor has something that may help you eat less.
It's called Miranda, and it can help you lose weight and keep it off. You've got to do your part. You've got to do your part with diet and exercise. But Miranda can help.
Over 2 million prescriptions have been written for Miranda, but like any prescription drug, Miranda is not for everyone. It can substantially raise blood pressure, and it's not for people who are pregnant, nursing, under 16, or taking anything else for weight loss, depression, Parkinson's disease, migraines, or for people with anorexia, glaucoma, or serious heart problems. Side effects may include headache, constipation, insomnia, and dry mouth. It's a controlled substance, so patients who abuse Miranda may become dependent. For more information, ask your doctor or call 1-888-4-MIRIDIA.
I'm ready.
Miranda, you do your part, we'll do ours.
Oh, the pain of using a dandruff shampoo. Note its unpleasant smell, the lack of lather. Note its name, Nizoral AD. Use Nizoral AD just twice a week, and the freedom will go to your head.
Introducing a Summer's Eve made just for you. New Summer's Eve lubricating jelly with natural lubricants and pH balanced. Summer's Eve, enjoy being a woman.
Ask your dentist to recommend a toothpaste. Odds are it'll be Colgate Total. More dentists recommend Colgate Total than any leading toothpaste. So take your dentist's advice, unless this is your idea of relaxing. Colgate Total. It's toothpaste, only better.
16-year-old gets $20 from Grandma. He buys a CD.
It was on sale.
But wait, he's got a date tonight. Solution?
Wendy's 99-cent super value menu. Junior bacon cheeseburgers, baked potatoes, rich and meaty chili. It's there for you.
Problem solved.
Who is that guy?
See why Entertainment Weekly calls The King of Queens one of the best shows on TV.
Will you borrow the iron?
If you want a grilled cheese sandwich, I will make you one.
On a special night, CBS Tonight.
Georgia is not going anywhere, nor is she making any further statements until her lawyer is present.
She's been advised of her rights.
All right.
Okay, let me take care of this, darling, please.
Lucinda, I could represent Georgia. Just get her past the stage.
That would be very convenient, wouldn't it? I mean, I've got a little conflict of interest here, I think.
Oh, how so?
You mean you want to exchange your wife for my niece?
No, I want him to. I want him to represent
No,
me.
absolutely not. I'm going to get you the finest lawyer in this country, and we're going to fight, and you're going to be home.
And meanwhile, Margo sits in prison. I just want this to be over. Please, they don't deserve this. They need to get back to their lives.
Child, what about your life? Isn't your life just as important as everybody else's?
I'm just tired. I want this to be over with.
No one despised Wallace more than I did, not only for the criminal that he was, but the way he manipulated Georgia and Eddie and my wife. Georgia will not pay for an act of self-defense.
Lucinda, more and more of that night has come back to me. I remember it, and I'll back up her account of the story. I will.
She has already confessed to Eddie, to myself. They have evidence that already links her to the crime. Now, what is another lawyer going to do besides postpone the inevitable? So, let me help.
Aunt Lou, please. I started this thing. I just think it's gonna be best for everybody if it's just over. Now.
I was hoping you'd be here.
I was just leaving.
Without an apology? Sorry I ripped your heart to shreds.
Don't you have orientation to go to or something?
And shouldn't you be driving your cab? But we're not. So maybe now's a good time to answer all my whys.
I'm going with extra pickles.
Pickles? I hate pickles. Onions rule, man. Give me extra onions, no tomatoes.
Tomatoes are key. I mean, pickles and tomatoes are like the yin and yang of the Whopper.
Look, you get your yin and yang and leave my onions alone, okay?
Okay. But you're wrong.
Hey, it's just a choice.
Yeah, and you choose to be wrong.
Oh, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jack. And that's my Whopper. It's my Whopper, and it's my $2.
Hurry and see what's coming your way. The driest of diapers arrives today. Improved Huggies Supreme. Huggies makes the driest diapers of all because their Breathe Dry system now lets twice as much fresh air in to keep skin drier than any other diaper. Huggies Supreme Diapers. The ultimate in care for you. For skin that stays dry, stays healthy too.
I don't just paste my dentures anymore. Now I bond them with C-Bond denture adhesive.
Only C-Bond is a soft, micro-thin seal with 2 powerful adhesives that bond dentures to your gums, so they can hold and fit comfortably all day.
I can bite and chew with confidence.
Easy to remove, no messy cleanups. Bond your dentures with C-Bond. And now discover C-Bond Natural Fresh all-day bonding power with natural mint freshness for fresher breath.
We are healthy, strong, funny, energetic, even sexy. We take good care of ourselves, and we drink Ensure when we can't eat nutritious foods like these. Ensure provides essential vitamins and minerals you find in vegetables, calcium like in milk, and protein like in fish. Ensure is a source of complete balanced nutrition and energy, so we can get the most out of life. Drink Ensure, and drink to your health.
Why are 90% of the new police officers on Carmen's force men? Her story tonight.
What happens when a doctor puts profit before healing?
I plan to broadcast cosmetic procedures over the web.
This is a travesty.
Only Chicago Hope, CBS Thursday.
The man who brought us Hill Street Blues, L.A. Law, and NYPD Blue is about to make history again.
Those kids depend on us. Shouldn't those kids be dependent on you?
Blair Underwood, Vivica A. Fox.
She's got a belly full of blood and she's still bleeding. Try some lidocaine and pray.
City of Angels premieres CBS Sunday, January 16th.
How are you doing? You did a great thing by stopping Georgia from taking those pills. She's got a real rough road ahead of her. Are you gonna stand by her?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore, Margo. I can't even process the last couple of months, let alone the last few hours.
Yeah, I know.
I love Georgia Tucker. More than I ever thought I would love somebody after Dina died. What am I supposed to do, Margo? She killed my father. The guy I spent my entire life wondering about, and in one shot, every answer to every question I ever had was gone. The two women I love most in the world. You and her.
You managed to forgive me after everything that happened with Dina. Eddie, you're gonna forgive Georgia. Because you love her so much. And after the whole world stops spinning out of control for you, you're gonna understand why she did what she did. That she felt trapped. She had no escape.
Georgia could never hurt anyone.
No, she never would. She didn't want to hurt Alex. She just was trying to keep herself from being killed.
I'll tell you what. I'm finally get to know who and what Alec Wallace was, but...
You actually liked him.
Yeah, I liked him.
I know, so did I.
He was my father. There were so many things about myself that I didn't understand that I needed to find out from him. And then in 1 second, it was all gone, you know? And now so many things are coming at me so fast, I don't know how I feel.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta listen to your heart. That's all you gotta do. And you trust that big heart.
The interrogation is completed. What is the next humiliation?
We've taken George's statement. The judge will review it.
I'll petition to have Margo's conviction overturned.
Well, of course you're taking care of Margo. What about Georgia?
Nothing can happen till we talk to the judge. You'll have to wait.
And I am here with Melanie Manarino,
Hello.
editor of 17 Magazine.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Millennium.
It is morning, isn't it?
Don't tell me you've been here all night.
Okay, I won't.
What are you working on?
My footage from the fashion show.
Looks good. Looks like you got a good thing here.
Yeah, well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help. Ever since you took over here, I have learned so much. And not only that, you actually give me the opportunity to use what you teach me.
I gotta tell you, I was pretty impressed with you last night. The way you handled the crew, worked the story, worked the runway. You didn't let either task slip either.
I did all that?
Yes, you did. And you put in a lot of hours, I noticed. Even worked through the biggest party of the century.
Well, I guess, it was this or hang out with Adam and Casey and pretend we're not worried about Margo's sentencing, so this seemed like a safer place to be.
Bury yourself in the work, hope the problem fixes itself and goes away.
Something like that.
I had the same affliction when I started working here.
Really? What changed, or did it?
I realized that I needed to enjoy the fun things in life, and I needed to spend more time with my family. You should do the same.
Oh, I will. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely make time for my private life. Just as soon as I get one.
Yeah, thanks for calling. I'll give him the message. Hey, bye-bye. Hey,
Happy New Year. What's up?
You too. Actually, that was the dean of students from Oakdale Latin School. They were calling for Holden. They said that Abigail hadn't shown up for orientation today.
What? She spent the night with Jennifer Munson. Wonder what could have happened.
Do you want me to get the Munson's number?
No. No, I'll take care of this.
You're probably wondering why I'm here. Well, I'm looking for this guy I know. This guy I like a lot. And he used to come here. He used to tell me that he'd never hurt me. That he'd never let anything come between us. So if you see him...
Look, I meant what I said, okay? I don't mean to hurt you.
Then why? Why couldn't you tell me to my face? Why'd you get Jennifer to deliver the news?
It's just all too weird. You know, I'm not used to having to get parental consent to see a girl. And you're too young to be hooked up to just one guy anyways.
You don't make my decisions.
I mean, why be hooked up to any guys at all?
Look, I didn't come looking for you. I didn't even know you existed. And you smiled at me, and we talked, and you told me your secrets, and I liked you.
That was your first mistake.
That's what I don't understand. Why are you so convinced that you'll wreck my existence? Look, whatever you did or didn't do, it's in the past. You tried this before, remember? Right here. I thought I'd never stop crying. But I let you get off way too easy that time, and not this time.
What do I have to do to get through to you?
Stop coming here, maybe? Stop looking at me like you're doing right now. Can you do that?
What are you doing to me?
The same thing you're doing to me. What is so incredibly important that you think I'll never want to see you again?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Well, it does to me. Look, I know. I know it's because of Molly.
Sis, I snooped in your medicine cabinet. So? You switched to X-Lax.
Yeah, Correctol works with an artificial chemical. X-Lax works with natural senna.
Very effectively, too.
You tried it.
What a find.
What a snoop.
Good morning, guaranteed.
Winter means dry skin. As a pharmacist, I know that the best therapeutic lotion for dry skin is Curel.
Curel moisturizes better than any leading therapeutic lotion.
It just heals dry skin better.
You can see the cure in Curel.
The Victoria's Secret semi-annual sale is on now, with bras starting at just $9.99, panties at $3.99. Save on sleepwear, hosiery, even beauty products. It's the Victoria's Secret semi-annual sale, and you've just got to be there.
Put wings on an ordinary pad, and it's still an ordinary pad.
Put wings on Stay Free's 4-Wall Maxi, and you've got superior protection. Only Stay Free has 4-wall protection and wings. Superior protection against leaks.
Who is it?
It's me, influenza. You know, the flu. Coming in.
He's influenza.
How are you?
And he'll make you miserable with symptoms like fatigue, high fever, cough, headache, and body aches.
People say I have an infectious laugh. What do you think?
Introducing Relenza, a new prescription medicine to help you start feeling better sooner. The virus that causes the flu lives in the lungs.
Go away.
If you think you have symptoms of the flu, talk to your doctor right away.
I'm not bugging you, am I?
Relenza is an antiviral medicine that's inhaled. You should be shown how to use the inhaler. Those with chronic lung disease or asthma may experience wheezing and should consult their doctor. Side effects occurred in 3% or less of patients and included nausea, diarrhea, and sinusitis.
Soup. That'll do the trick. The soup.
If your doctor says it's influenza, ask about Relenza.
When you're living a lie, protecting your secret is everything.
Threatens you that I'm going to find out the truth.
Now, for Amber Moore, the situation is desperate.
I'm getting closer and closer.
And it's only going to get worse.
Amber has something that could blow that marriage apart.
The bold and the beautiful.
What happens next is everything.
The future of the automobile is here. Ride along with CBS 2 as we go behind the wheel at the LA Auto Show. Get a sneak peek at 2000's hottest models and concept cars. Behind the wheel at the LA Auto Show. Saturday, January 8th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, January 9th at 5 p.m.
Important message for diabetic patients. The anti-diabetes drug Resolin can cause you serious harm. Thousands of users have suffered liver disease and heart trouble. Some have died. If you are taking Resolin, call your doctor to request a blood test for your liver and protect your legal rights. Call Jacoby & Myers Law Offices. You may have a claim for the harm caused by this drug. Jacoby & Myers, 1-800-97-LEGAL. That's 800-97-LEGAL.
Where do you want to go? The sky's the limit with the International Air Academy. Get the training and the inside track from the International Air Academy. The future is waiting. Where do you want to go? Visit the International Air Academy in Ontario or call 800-734-9844. That's 800-734-9844. The International Air Academy.
See what's new in the morning.
The Early Show, weekdays at 7.
Log on to CBS.com and vote for your favorite new TV shows. The People's Choice, January 9th.
Looks like we got something. Okay, so what did the judge say? What's the verdict?
The judge found George's confession consistent with Margo's testimony and rendered a decision to void the verdict.
Translation.
Oh, stop. You can go home now, Margo.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. Thank you, Tom.
Hey, let's go home. Let's go.
There's the little issue about breaking custody, assaulting an officer.
If I were you, I'd take it down a notch.
Margo, you want the whole world to know that you let a prisoner get away with your keys? Pipe down.
Why don't you just think of it as your initiation?
Get your wife out of here, would you? Go! When the boys in blue speak, we obey.
Hey, hold it. Well, what's gonna happen to Georgia?
Denise, hi.
Hey.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Why are you smiling so much?
I want to surprise my husband and I need your help.
Okay. At your service?
Could you check his schedule and see if he has anything planned for the next few weeks?
You got some big plans happening?
Could be.
Okay, sure.
You definitely don't need my help. It's gonna be a good story.
Oh, you don't know how much it means to me to hear you say that.
I say it because you're a natural.
You know, actually, I have an idea for another feature. Why don't we make stories like the fashion show a regular thing for the station? I mean, we can draw in younger viewers to the news.
The younger demographic could certainly use a boost.
Yeah, well, listen, the trials for the Gardner Hale Horse Show and Falling Water are coming up in a few weeks.
I'm so busy, I didn't even have a chance to read this.
Well, good thing you have me here. Picture this. We do a behind-the-scenes feature on the young hopefuls, the sport, writing for fun, and with your knowledge and experience and contacts, we could have a great story.
Abigail is gonna love this.
Oh, is she into horses?
Oh, yes, she's an incredible writer.
Oh, well, we could do a whole segment on Abigail. I mean, you saw her on tape. She's awesome. We could even do a father-daughter angle.
Yeah, that would be good. I like that idea.
Hello.
Hello.
What sounds more exotic? Watching the sunset on the blue city in India or sipping mint tea on some linen sheets in this remote corner of Morocco?
That sounds interesting and confusing.
Am I interrupting?
Oh, it's okay. I'll wait.
Great.
Katie,
Not a good time, Henry.
a call came in from one of our contacts at the police department. I thought you'd want to know before it goes public.
Oh, no. How much time did they give Margo?
0.
What?
Your sister's been released.
Like, free and clear release?
Exactly like that.
You're kidding!
No, it seems the real murderer confessed.
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Margo's free! That's terrific! I can't believe it. They overturned the conviction.
Go home, be with your family. We'll take care of everything here for you, all right?
Okay, only for today, though. I will be back bright and early in the morning.
Good, because we need you here.
Thanks, Holden. Bye.
You know, we should get in touch with Molly so she can do a couple of teasers and bulletins before the new news.
Yeah, I'd love to tell her if I could find her.
She's not here? That's so unlike Molly. I wonder what happened.
Look, I already told you. I don't know how else to say it. It's over. I mean, that's life. Things end.
I know this is because of my family.
Would you just give it up?
It's because Molly found us and you freaked. And the only thing right to do was break things off.
Maybe if you were a little bit older,
please,
you could...
don't use that on me. Maybe if I was older, what? We'd be more right for each other? You know that we're already perfect for one another. Why are you fighting it? Do you really want to go through year after year of dating the wrong person, wondering where I am and why you let me go?
I wish it was that simple.
Look, I've never done this before, so I don't know if I'm breaking any rules, but I like you. And I want to get to know you better, and I want to hang out with you. I want to see pictures of you when you were young, and I want to read your stories.
That's what I want to.
So, I was thinking that I'll tell Holden about you. I mean, his opinion matters more to my mom than Molly's. And once he gives the stamp of approval, Molly can't ruin things for us.
Oh, she's gonna find a way.
Oh, you know, you have the wrong idea about her, and she definitely has the wrong idea about you. But you'll somehow learn to peacefully coexist.
No, we've tried, believe me.
Everything will work out.
How?
Just trust me. I should get to orientation before it's over. But I'll find you, okay? Later. Out of at least 4 parents, I'm sure I can get one of them to understand.
Abigail? We need to have another talk right now.
Stiff aching joints can make life difficult.
My joints felt locked up, and then I tried OsteoBiflex. It's a natural supplement with glucosamine and chondroitin.
OsteoBiflex actually repairs cartilage and lubricates joints over time.
OsteoBiflex helped renew my life. It works for me.
OsteoBiflex. Repair, rebuild, renew cartilage.
I'll be right back with your new low Geico rate. Great. I can save you over $250.
Every week, 10,000 drivers switch their car insurance to Geico. We take all the necessary precautions. Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Busy day. What?
Did you know harsh winter weather can leave even unexposed skin itchy and dry? Did you know moisturizers aren't always up to the challenge of itchy, dry skin? That's why there's Cortisone 10 Plus. Among these, only Cortisone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers like aloe and vitamins, plus the power of Cortisone 10 to stop itch and help heal. So for itchy patches of dry skin, even eczema or psoriasis, try Cortisone 10 Plus.
Which anti-wrinkle cream is recommended #1 by dermatologists? Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream. The first daily retinol cream with SPF 15. Clinically proven to both treat and help prevent fine lines and wrinkles. Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream.
If foods like onions and peppers give you gas, then do what I do. Take Beano before eating. It has a natural food enzyme that helps prevent gas caused by many vegetables, including beans. And for me, that's great news. Prevent gas with Beano.
Abigail, wait. Let me talk to her.
You sure?
We gotta bury the hatchet sometime, right?
To you? No, enough lies, Chris.
Look, we broke up last night, I promise.
That explains this cozy little meeting.
She tracked me down for a face-to-face explanation.
And you're doing a bang-up job, aren't you? She's not crying, she's not upset. Save the line, okay? I know you too well.
This isn't the time to argue.
It's a hot one. What'd you tell her? You can meet her this one last time, kiss her one last time till it's over? Till the next time?
That'd be leading her on, and I wouldn't do that to her.
No, of course you wouldn't. Because you are the poster boy for honesty. Why is it again that you got kicked out of Columbia?
It's not fair.
Well, life isn't fair. Look, I made a lot of mistakes myself when I was young and impressionable and trusting, just like that little girl standing right over there. If you touch her, if you take her innocence, I promise you I will kill you.
So what do you want me to do?
I don't care. You just convince her that it's over. You make her wish you were dead. Because if you don't, I will.
Okay, so break it to me gently. Holden's schedule is so filled with meetings and obligations for the next few weeks that I can just kiss my vacation bye-bye.
Nothing pressing, nothing planned, and nothing can stop you from going halfway around the world if you decide that's what you want to do.
Oh, that's great. That is so great. Thank you so much. And do me another favor?
Yeah, sure.
Don't say a word to Holden, because I want it to be a surprise.
Okay, my lips are sealed. And go have some fun.
Okay. See you. Henry?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be at home celebrating your sister's reprieve?
I was on my way home. I got Holden to agree to help me produce a segment on the Gardner Hill Horse Show. Only now his wife wants to take him away on some vacation.
So, find another producer.
Yeah, right, and risk coming off looking like some sort of amateur. I can't blow this chance, Henry. So, you're the one with all the bright ideas. What should I do?
No, don't look at me. I hate horses. You're a resourceful girl. You'll come up with something.
Holden, hey, before I take off, should I check with publicity and let them start publicizing our feature?
That's what I like about you, Katie. You're always thinking, nail it down, then go home.
Whatever you say.
So what's gonna happen? The judge, he sees this as self-defense. I mean, he has to.
Margo's testimony supports that, but we're not there yet, Eddie. We'll take everything into consideration.
What about mitigating factors? That's got to come into play. I mean, she's got no record. Jess, what's she still doing here?
The defendant has to remain in custody until we can get an arraignment.
I suggest, Jessica, that you think long and hard before you prosecute my niece here, because people might consider that you using her to cover up the blunders and errors in your conviction of Margo Hughes.
The jury convicted Margo Hughes.
On the evidence and the arguments that you placed before them.
I was doing my job, Lucinda. If you want to fault me for doing my job very, very well.
I think I'll leave that up to the readers of the City Times.
I understand you're upset, but this is not the time to tell me how to do my job. I can be fair, and I can be merciful.
I hope so.
Good luck, Margo.
You know what? Everything is gonna work out. It is. You got the best lawyer in town.
Georgia, don't worry. I'll take care of you.
Thank you, Tom. Margo, I'm really sorry.
Oh, honey, stop it. No more tears. No more tears. Everything's gonna be great. Just great. It's gonna work out. Take a big, deep breath.
Georgia, I'll need you to come with me.
What makes the fiber and Citracel fiber therapy so special? Of all these fiber therapies, only Citracel's fiber can't ferment to produce excess gas. And only Citracell's fiber is 100% soluble. For effective relief, choose Citracell.
She was in a place she didn't belong.
Why do I have to be in a mental institution?
You chased a bottle of aspirin with a bottle of vodka.
I had a headache.
She had a spirit no one could control.
One step and I'll jam this in my aorta.
Your aorta is in your chest.
Good to know.
Their only way out was each other.
Let's go.
Winona Ryder, Golden Globe nominee Angelina Jolie, Girl Interrupted, rated R. Opens everywhere January 14th.
Mounds and Almond Joy, because everybody needs a 5-minute vacation.
Are you ready?
Introducing a disposable bottle with a whole new twist.
We're ready.
Johnson's Health Flow Twist and Lock. The only disposable bottle angled to help you feed your baby in the semi-upright position.
Is this right?
Perfect. To help reduce the flow of fluid into the middle ear, which can help prevent ear infections.
She looks happy.
Johnson's Health Flow Twist and Lock. It does what no other disposable bottle can do.
Isn't this amazing?
The new Johnson's Health Flow Twist and Lock.
When can we do this again?
In about 3 hours.
Look what Daddy gets. Looks good, huh? You eat those peas. This is Daddy's.
When you make a Spamburger hamburger,
And all mine.
watch out.
Perfect.
Because the premium pork and ham, spiced to perfection, makes Spam so good, it's gone. Spam, so good, it's gone.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome home, Margo Hughes. This is going to be awesome.
Oh, look. Hey, Adam, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Adam.
Mom!
Oh, man, is it really you? It's really me.
Hey, wake up, buddy. I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise. Wake up, wake up.
Hi, hi, hi. Mom! You're home. Happy New Year.
How long you home for?
Oh, how about forever? How's that?
You're free? What happened?
Well, we found the evidence we needed. Your dad found it, just like he promised.
Yeah, just like you promised. Thanks, Dad. Finally have Mom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's get on the couch. Come on, everybody huddle up, huddle up, huddle up.
It is so nice to have you home with us.
Yeah. Well, now we can have you all to ourselves.
Right?
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Okay.
I miss you guys so much, and you have no idea how I missed you, all of you.
We missed you too, Mommy.
Yes, the messenger just dropped everything off. It looks fantastic. Not a snowflake, a telephone, or a coworker in sight. Put us down for the entire week, okay? First class, all the way. I'm about to make my husband the happiest man on earth.
Lily!
Oh, I gotta go. I'll call you back.
You up here?
Bye. Hey, you're home for a little lunch?
Yeah, I could stand a bite. Or two.
Have something special in mind?
Surprise me.
Oh, it's all part of the plan.
You won't want to tell Abigail about us.
You think not?
You'll lose her too.
Oh, no. She'll forgive me, eventually. Because you know what? You lied to both of us. And wasn't our last little roll in the hay after you started sweet-talking my daughter?
Let me just do it the right way, okay?
Oh, like there's a right way to break up with someone.
I don't know, maybe I had better ask my brother and find out your technique.
End it before you regret it.
I get the distinct impression things aren't going too good.
Well, Abigail, you know, I got a call from the dean of students. Apparently you decided to start the new year at your new school off on the wrong foot.
You know, it's not his fault. I came here and I bumped into him, and I'm sorry. That'll never happen again.
Let's just hope you keep your word.
Americans love food. Always have, always will. It's part of our culture. You can't go anywhere without being reminded, excited, or enticed by a variety of things to eat. It's no wonder so many Americans are considerably overweight. But if you're serious about losing weight and willing to make the effort to change your diet, Xenical can help. Xenical is the only prescription fat blocker. It actually blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. So if you avoid temptation and start eating reduced calorie meals, Xenical can help you lose weight. And that's pretty enticing too. So if you're considerably overweight, at least 30 pounds, depending on height, ask your doctor for more information.
Since Xenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them.
This is what you were looking for because I...